Hi, Linda. Hi, Tanya.
Hello, peeps.
How are you both? Hi, Diane. How are you? Right. Do the card for you at the moment. Right. Hiya, Anna. Oh, they're all coming now. Right. Here's the card for each of you at the moment.
Right. Opening group card is the Angel of Healing. And the angel says, I am a channel for the healing energies of the universe. The real source of healing is the inner sun that radiates through our bodies with its qualities of love and synthesis, uplifting our vibrations and cleansing the environment around us. True healing is to know that we are one with God. There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're fine, thank you, Anna. Right. So people haven't seen us before. I'm Paul.
I'm Luke.
And together we are Double Trouble. So I do the acoustic wax and Luke does the crystal balls. I will be asking you for 3 colours who I'm drawing to. Please don't put the colours up until I call your name because it clogs up and it does confuse the medium sometimes. So yeah, the ones I'm drawn to first is Linda Scallion, is it? And Andrea Reese. Hiya, Patrick. How are you? Could I have 3 colours, please, Linda? Anna, where?
It's not Anna, it's Anne.
Oh, sorry, Anne. I
Weir.
do apologise.
Anne Weir.
Blue, purple, green. And peach, blue, white. Okay, I'm going to go and do these cards now, and I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of the lovely Luke, the king of the crystal, Luke. Sorry. Oh.
Right, I'm going to kick things off today with Sebastian. Right, I'm just going to tip this back a little bit. Right, Sebastian, gifted to me for my 9th birthday, been with me ever since, and never lets us down. So, let us see. Spirit, tell us where we are going, please. Right. I'm seeing stars raised at Tanya Rideout. Tanya Rideout, I am coming to you. Oh, love to everyone. That's very nice of you. Right, Tanya. As I tune into your energies and I look into Sebastian, what do we see? Right, Tanya. I've got an image of yourself here, sat on a sofa in a living room / TV room environment. And as I look to your left, so that'll be this side, Okay, as I look to your left, I see a person that is also sat there in spirit. So I'm going to switch my concentration over and onto them. See what we have. Okay, right, I can sense spirit coming in from behind me. They always take the windows. I really don't know why they just can't come through the door. I mean, it's only a matter of a few yards round the corner. But nevertheless, okay, I can feel the energy coming through, and if oh right, yeah, got you. Right, as the energy blends with myself, I want to be able to say to you at this point that I have a female energy coming in, Tanya, a female energy. Now, as this field energy sort of blends with my own, it's almost like I'm in her skin, if you like, or she's in my skin. And what I can say about this individual is, right, I feel this individual is very much over onto the mature years. Okay, so what I want to look at is, if I give you a rough idea here, middle age for me is 55 to 70, and I give it up to 70 because, you know, we're living somewhat longer than we used to about 20 or 30 years ago, and therefore the pension age is going up. Okay, so the person I have is past the age of 70. I want to say that this person is very acute of mind. Okay, I mean, given the fact that they are in their mature years, and I want to say, you know, top end of mature years, the mind is very much still in operation here. It is the rest of the body that appears to be letting them down. So, although this person is no longer mobile and dancing down the aisles and doing cartwheels in the church, this person is still very much with us with an acute mind. Now, the sad thing I want to say about this person is they feel like they're missing out on a lot of things, in the sense that they really do want to be very much around and part of the family unit. This is a person who, to me, was always at the front of the queue to be doing things. And what I'm saying is, when it was a case of a birthday, anniversaries, Christmas, and that sort of thing, she really was part and parcel of organising that and getting things ready. She was someone who enjoyed a family get together, and now that she's passed, she feels slightly that she's missing out because she's had to take a step back, if you like, because she's no longer there to do and organize, and she's like, you know, when you see a person's got OCD and that they can't sit down, well, she's very much like that. She likes to get things done and organized. She's not one that would sit back in her laurels and let everybody else get on with it. And she misses that very much. She draws close to you in spirit because what she's trying to bring to you is her sense of an overpowering get up and go. She wants to put, if you like, the bojo back in your mojo. She is very acute up here, and she's got a very strong mind. And what she brings to the party, if you like, is a great sense of experience, a very good sense of resilience, and there's so much that she has to offer. Basically, if you look at it this way, this lady has seen it all, she's done it all, she's experienced it all, and there's so much that she can give. So as she draws near to you, she is bringing to you her great sense of resilience. In other words, she could have a fridge full of nothing and she could still produce everything that you can imagine, party food wise, right, with basically nothing in the fridge, because she was so used to having very little and making it, if you like, be like elastic and stretch. Okay, so she wants to bring you that because she's very much aware that we in the earth world, if you like, the earth plane, are still stuck in this cost of living crisis that we keep hearing about. I mean, let's face it, we've been in a cost of living crisis for a long, long time. And she herself went through something very similar, where there was very little in the shops, there was very little money going around, there was practically very little of anything, but she still managed to put everything on the table. And it was all from up here. She didn't have cookbooks, she didn't have little magazines that say, oh, try this fab dessert, you'll die to have this. None of that. Everything she had was up here. And it was good, wholesome, traditional foods, desserts and cakes, breads. She could do it with very, very little. And she wants to bring that sense of, not so much a detriment, but she wants to give you her gift of experience and resilience. And she also brings a lot of love. I mean, this lady had a heart of gold. Okay, it was here, and literally she had so much to spread around that she never ran out of it. It didn't matter if you were the black sheep of the family, or you had done some silly things and got caught and whatever. She didn't care. If you're part of the family, you got her love regardless. So she comes very close. She brings her resilience. She brings her amazing memory for all sorts of recipes in here, and it's none of this 5 grams of this and 10 grams of that. It was very much a case of a knob of butter, splash of milk, couple of eggs, some flour, bicarbonate of soda, bit of this, bit of that, mix it all around, shove it in the oven, and hey presto, perfection on a plate. And that's what she brings to you. All her experience and all her knowledge, and most importantly, all her love. She draws very close to you because she's got an amazing amount of love for you. And she knows that, you know, all she's got up there is passed downable. So what she wants to say to you is this: have a journal next to your bed, because when she comes through in dream state, okay, she's going to share some of that amazing experience, memory, and a lot of her love in the dream state. You'll know when that dream comes because it'll be like watching everything on Ultra HD with crystal clear sound. So she's saying, get a journal, right? And what I'm seeing when she says that is like this big A4 size, where one page of A4 is like one day in the diary. And what she's saying is everything you see, hear, feel, touch, taste, everything in that dream, write it down as soon as you wake. Okay, you'll have this memory for quite a few hours afterwards, sometimes even days. But she wants you to write down everything you remember about that dream, as much as possible. And these dreams will occur every so often throughout the month. And when that time is passed, she wants you to go through each one of them and read them all one after the other. There'll be a hidden message in there that she wants to bring to you, which is very important in regards to all her secrets, you know, her trade secrets about baking, cooking, cleaning, you know, right? And if there's any family secrets, if she's going to spread them, that's going to be when it's going to happen. Bright images is one of the first signs of that. It's her making sure, or the spirit world is making sure the signal is getting through correctly. But remember, she walks with you and she's always around you. And there's a distinct little smell that you ought to recognize. It's her scent, okay? It's her favorite scent. It might only be around for a few seconds, but one whiff of that is like a memory link, and it's like, oh, that's Nan, she's here. And then talk to her like she's physically there and you see her, okay? Because that'll let her know that you are very much aware of her presence. And from that point, they can increase the energies and you may well get to the point where you will see a manifestation of her. Okay, it's no guarantee, but if they tune the energies enough and you acknowledge her presence there enough, they may be able to bring enough energy forward so that you will see some sort of manifestation. It might just be a tiny glimpse in the corner of your eye if we're walking past the doorway or something like that. Okay, but there you go. So watch out for the perfume, you know, her scent, favorite one. That's to let you know she's around. When you smell that, acknowledge her presence. Other things similar to that, it might be in obscure places like hallway, living room, kitchen, bathroom, front door, back door, all these odd little places that you think, oh, what's she doing there? All right, it's not her being nosy, it's just her letting you know I'm back. Okay, she never really left, but she's back. You don't have to acknowledge her loud. You know, you can say, hi, Nan, nice to see you. Okay, but just as long as she knows that you are aware she's there, that is a good starting point, because greater things can come from that. Okay, how are we doing, Paul?
Couple more modes.
Yeah, you've got a couple more, right? Now, the other thing is, she's given me an image of a kitchen. Okay, now this is where I'm absolutely blown away by her talent, because I can see the oven's on and there's something in it. All right, I can see saucepans on the stove. I can see her chopping things on a chopping board on the table, and I can see dishes in, if you like, the sink. Okay, and it's like she's doing all of this at once and still got little ones running around in the living room. Right, so this lady is the pinnacle, if I may say, the pinnacle of a multitask expert, because I know no other person that I've ever met, in spirit or otherwise, that can roast things in an oven, boil things in a stove, chop veg on a chopping board on the kitchen table, do the washing up, and look after small kids in the living room, all at the same time. Tell me a man that can do that. There's a challenge for you all up there. Tell me a man that can do that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. She taught you well. Right, now that is how the experience of the good old days, when we didn't have the TVs as such like we have now, computer games, laptops, and computer games that, you know, you can literally fly the Starship Enterprise on, and any of that to entertain the kids. So if you can imagine how difficult that is, yet this lady did it as if it was a walk in the park. So I applaud her, because I don't know any man, granddad or dad, that could possibly match that. I'll tell you what, there's one thing I do like about this lady, is that little glint in her eye. She said everything that needed to be said just by a look. Okay, just by her look, she would tell you exactly what she thought of you, good or bad, just by a look. And it's like, you know, when that saying is, if only looks could kill. Well, if you really got on the bad side of this lady, one of her looks could sink a battleship. And on the other hand, one of her looks would melt your heart. And so I'm going to say, thank you very, very much indeed, Tanya, for allowing me to read through the night. And she's an absolute gem. Absolute gem. And I'll leave her love with you, and I'll say thank you ever so much. God bless you. And I'm now going to hand over to the one and only master of the wax, who is furiously polishing up the pictures as I speak to you now, to come in and amaze you with skills never before seen in public, since the last time he was on.
No, there are other people
Right.
that do it.
So I shall be with you again in about 5 or 10 minutes, once Paul's finished. So hold on to your hats, and don't forget to send him all your love and positive energies, right, while he comes over. Right, see you in the mall. Right, over to you, Paul.
Yeah. Right. Right, here we go. Oh dear, sorry about that. Right. Linda Stallion. Oh, this crystal ball to there. Hi all that's just joined us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, I'll show you the first card here. And here is what I'm saying. You are a very spiritual being, but there's a lot of healing that's coming down to you at the moment, because they feel that you do need a lot of healing around your mind, body and soul. There's also a gentleman here, if you look in this wall, and he's actually coming in around you, and he's actually sort of like protecting you, because he's saying you do need it protecting in some aspects. There are new things coming on, and if I turn this, you can see a lady in here as well. She's actually coming in around you as well and giving you a lot of love. I feel she's got like a motherly vibration. If she's not your mother, then she is quite close to being a mother. There's also a young boy here as well, but I do feel that this was for a miscarriage that he's actually coming through, and he's just coming in to let you know that he is actually about and will always be around. Your mum, okay. Hi Jodie, how are you, my lovely? And things are actually been there's been a lot of things getting you really down, so she's actually coming in to actually cheer you up, but she's also saying sorry to you as well, because she feels she weren't the best mum, but there was a lot of problems around her, if you can resonate with this, because she's just coming in and saying she's sorry. You know, I'm not being, I wasn't the mum I should have been. But there's also things that are going around, is that you've been bashing your head against the wall to get listened to, and it's just been really getting you down the way people are. And this is your second card here as well. And yes, there are new, yeah. But I've got to give you what I'm being told here. To be honest, no mum would ever say they were the best mum. They'd always say there's something that's that goes around. But yeah, there are new things coming on the horizon with you. That could be a move, a new job, your spiritual move. And I do feel this is more spiritual, that you're actually going to be moving on. And if you see, there's another lady here as well, and she's actually coming around with so much love and admiration for you. But I actually feel this is more like a grandmotherly link that's actually coming in around you as well. But things are starting to look up around you. The brightness is actually coming through you as well. And people do get jealous of the way you are, because they actually see a bright star around you. And you being the person that you are, you'd help anyone else. And people get jealous of seeing that nice glow, because you do glow. There is also a gentleman here that's actually coming in as well, and he's actually coming in quite close around you as well. And he's actually, I would say, it's like a fatherly link here as well. So I don't know whether your father's in spirit or not, but if he's not, then he does need healing. If he's on the earth plane, he does need healing. If he's in spirit, then yeah, he's actually coming in and being around you as well. So you've got the double whammy here, your mum and dad all coming in and giving you so much love. But even though you feel the love, you still feel alone, and things have really, you feel alone and things don't seem to be going right and all that. But they are saying you are never alone. Just talk to us and we will be there. You may not see us through your eyes, but you will you will see us like when you're in dream state. So things are going to be looking up, things are going round, and you are going to be, well, not you're going to be, your spiritual journey is going to fly. And all I've got to say to you is, do not rush, let it come in your own time. I know spirit do get quite happy-go-lucky, yeah, I've got them. And, me for one, I've been there, and I soon got kicked down a peg or two. But yeah, just take your time. Don't let people, upset you. Just be the person you're meant to be, and don't let people judge you. And I'm going to leave that love with you and say thank you for allowing me to do these for you. They're lovely cards. So I put your names on the cards, so if you want them, just message me. And there are a couple of bob for the postage and help towards the crayons and that. But yeah, if you want them, message me afterwards, and we will sort that out. Hi, Kim. Right, and this one is Andrea. Hi, Ali. How are you, my lovely? No problem, no problem. Right, Andrea. And this has amazed me, this card, I will tell you. And I used the colours that you gave us, but this one, it just looks very dark. And I feel this is, you've actually been in a dark place, and things have been quite upset. You've been quite upset and down a bit. If you can see, it looks quite dark and dreary. But there's a dog here. You've got so much going, and lights have started to go through. But I've just hidden my finger for a moment, hidden it under my. But there's also a cowboy here as well. So you've got so much things going on. But now, if you look here, there's an angel actually coming in around you as well. And she's actually coming in and putting her wings around you, because she's actually saying that, just letting you know that she is about. And this angel, she is such a lovely soul, and she's actually bringing that into you. And you are actually starting to, yeah, she's actually coming in, and she's actually guiding you and helping you to the right path. And there's a lady here as well, where there's two ladies, a lady there and a lady here, and they're actually coming in around you as well, and being so full of love and admiration for you. And she's saying, don't let people upset you. You've got what you need. You don't need people that are going to put you down, because you are the person you are meant to be. So, but if you look here, things are brightening up. The peachy colours actually coming through, and the healing's all coming around you, and the love is actually here as well. So all they're saying is, don't let people put you down. You are you. Don't let people judge. And I know there's a Bible verse, ye judge, for, I can't think what it's called. Sorry, the judge. Yeah. But yeah, things are actually starting to come in fruition. The lights are actually drawing around you, and things are actually opening up with you. And like the other lady, people get jealous of the brightness that you get. And there's stairs to be climbed, and you will be getting there. There's also a little girl here as well that looks like she's got a teddy in her hand here. And she's actually coming in around you. And she's saying you actually hear a child's giggles in your home. when sometimes when you're on your own, you actually do hear like little giggles and all that. And this is this little girl that's actually, I don't think she is actually a member of your family, but I think she might have been part of the house, if you can understand that, house flat. And she's actually just coming in and letting you know that she is about, and the healing is coming to you so much, and the love is coming around you. And there's so much that's going on. You see the dog here, and there's so much love and peace that is coming around you, and this is what you need. You need the love, you need the peace, the brightness is all coming around you. And all I can say is you are loved, and just carry on being you. Don't let people put you down, because you don't deserve that. No one deserves that. And just, there's a gentleman here as well, a lady and a gentleman here. They're actually coming in as well. And yeah, you can see the ladies in spirit because the way she's actually coming in there. So yeah, I'm going to leave their love with you and say thank you for allowing me to do these for you, and sending loads of love from spirit to you. Right. Let's see who's next day. Alright, names up on the board, please. Hi, Darren. No problem at all. Right, I'm going to go to Diane Still, please. Can I have 3 colours? And Darren Hunt. Hi all that's just joined, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Paul out of Double Trouble at Home, and Luke will be here to green, white, yellow. And Darren Hunt, please. Hi Donna Ray, how are you, my lovely? Green, blue, pink. Right, I'll be back shortly, and I'm going to bring in the king of the crystals, the lovely Luke.
Okie dokie, here we are. Right, now what we got? We've got Miss Scarlet here, and let us see where Spirit are taking us. So, Spirit, show me where we're going. Show me where we're going. All right. And okay, thank you, Spirit. We have landed on Ali Wright. Ali Wright, thank you very much. I am coming to you, Ali. Right. So, as I tune into your energies, Ali, and I look in the crystal here as the misting is fading off, so I've got clear pictures. Right. Okay, Ali, I've got a very unusual image of you here. It's very much like you are standing in a workshop, okay? In a workshop. Now, this is not just any old workshop. This is like a woodworking workshop. So it's like you have taken up a new hobby or something. So you are actually performing this as a professional chippy, or as well, what was it English call him? Carpenter. And you are, if you like, sketching out and preparing wood for some sort of creation, shall we say. And standing nearby, in spirit, I've got two people in spirit standing close by to you. The first person that I see, I want to suggest is the way they are dressed takes me back a long, long way in the past. And there's two words that spring to mind to identify this individual, because it's very evident that this isn't, if you like, a loved one in spirit. This one I'm looking at the moment, this is someone who I would say is like a, certainly in Greek mythology, they would call them an oracle. Now, most oracles are female. However, there are a few male oracles, and this is one of those male oracles. He is very much into the mystic arts, shall we say, the mystic arts. Very much like you would see if you were back in the old ancient Greek times. You would consult an oracle before you did anything, you know. Before you washed the dishes, you'd consult an oracle. Before you went to visit the mother-in-law, you'd take advice from an oracle. And so this person is like one of these. He's an oracle. He is also like a healer, very much a mystic of the ancient arts that some people would be scared of or nervous about. Others would be utterly amazed. So this person is, if you like, he draws close over you and he's watching very much over you, and it's like if I, you know, it's like as he draws close to me, I feel he's taken over my hands and my creative abilities, and he would be guiding your hands in this workshop. You would have an idea what you're trying to do, but he would come in and he would guide your hands as if the hands were his, and he'd create the, shall we say, the implement or the device from wood that you have been given the task of doing, so to speak. The second person I want to say that I see in there, and just concentrate on their energies. Okay, right, I can feel them, their energies coming in through the window and drawing close to me. And as they draw close to me, I want to say this person is very, very much male. He is someone that I would want to say that is, he strikes me as being a young man. Okay, a young man. I don't feel him middle-aged with 55 up to 70 or 70 and above. No, I want to be going into someone that you could easily say was like late teens, early 20s. So I would describe this person as a, if you like, a young man in that age group. A young adult, someone who obviously has reached the age of maturity as far as growing up goes, but is still very much young in his outlook on life. He's at the point where he, or most of us at that age, thought we were invincible and all that sort of thing, and nothing would happen to us because we were so good at what we've done. You know, it wouldn't happen to us. It might happen to somebody else, but definitely not us. We're invincible. And I want to say, this gentleman, as he approaches, I feel that I'm wearing a leather suit of some description. Now, I have a helmet I'm wearing. Oh yeah, this is this is bike. This is a motorcyclist outfit I've got on. Right, and I've got the motorcycle helmet. As he comes in and as he blends his energy, this person is very much coming in a supportive role, right? A supportive role. He's come in to offer his support, his strength. He's very much aware that there has been a sense of upset and turmoil. Emotions have been running high, emotions have been going in overtime, and it's been very, very stressful in the environment. And he wants to bring himself into the fray, not to hinder, but to help, to give his strength, his support, and also to bring his encouragement and say this, right? What was, and what is. Okay, in other words, you can't change what has occurred in the past. You can't change what has happened now. It is done, and now it is the past. It is very much to live now for the present and for the future. He's very much, if you like, lift. When he's very much saying, lift your chin up. So it's like look up to where all your help comes from. It's like looking up, lifting your chin up there, and keeping your eyes very much on the higher ground. Okay, in the higher ground, because spirit dwells on the higher ground. I'm actually getting in my mind an image of Native American Indians on the Holy Mountain, where that is a sacred mountain. That is where the ancestors, spirits of the ancestors dwell. It is the happy hunting ground. And what he's trying to say is keep your eyes there on the prize, and spirit will come to your assistance. He's also reached inside his suit and he's brought out a cloth handkerchief, and he's saying, I know there's been tears, and there have been tears of frustration, not of guilt, but of frustration, and sometimes of anger. The hardest thing is to forgive yourself. And in order to progress, there has to be a sense of forgiveness from inside, and allow that to be released. And then the healing process can begin. And there's very much a need for a healing process to take place in and around the home. Although I don't feel directly that it's not been spoken about, but in order for you to receive your healing and for everyone else in the household to receive their healing, there has to be a point reached where a sense of unconditional forgiveness of oneself is reached. And then the healing can begin in earnest. Yeah, yes, I agree totally. I'll make sure you know that. The last thing I would expect from this biking chap, and he's a very handsome man as well, I'll say, right, is he has now taken out from his motorcycle jacket. Now, it must be like a TARDIS in there, because he's brought out what can only be described as a peace pipe. Okay, it's a peace pipe. And he's taken a puff of this peace pipe and he's handing it over to yourself. And he wants that to be passed around the household. And everyone to take a puff of the peace pipe. And that is making peace with one another, but it's also making peace with themselves. I sense very much that there is an internal conflict going on. And this internal conflict is really a big barrier to the walking forward, okay, to the advancing from where we are now, right? So he's talking about taking it from this peace pipe, passing it amongst the household, and everyone making that positive decision to forgive themselves. Forgiving each other has long been accomplished. It's the beginning of forgiving oneself. And that perhaps really could be said as one of the most difficult things to do. But Spirit are very, very adamant and very, very strong on this issue that you have to forgive yourself. There's healing coming down. I can see it. There's healing on body, mind, and soul that is ready and on its way, but it cannot accomplish its task until this small barrier is removed. Right. I feel very much like, yeah. Now, what I'm seeing now is placed an image in my mind, and it's a field. Okay, it's like one of these fields that has been left unplowed and left to go to seed as part of the rotation process in a farm. And what I'm seeing in this field, it's full of the Scottish bluebell flowers. They're very beautiful and smell absolutely gorgeous. But what I'm seeing here is that both yourself and your other half have been taken there on the wing, right? Because I'm seeing you both being held around like this by angelic beings, and you are being flown there and placed down full length, body length, in this field of Scottish bluebells beside each other. All right, and it's like they put you in a trance-like state. And the one thing that's very striking about that is, the angels have come to deliver healing, but they've placed you in a field of blue Scottish bluebell flowers, which themselves are blue. So you're being laid down in this field of blue. And all of the flowers, they're very, very tall, and literally you disappear in amongst them. And they are standing there with their wings, and they're making this motion. And what is happening is the scent of the bluebells, also the pollen and all of that is being drawn in through the nose and the mouth as you breathe in. And as you're breathing out, what I can see is little bubbles of charcoal grey rising up and disappearing. Right? So this is sort of like indicating that the angels are involved in this healing process. And what they want to do is use both. Okay? He wants to use both down in these fields and allow the bluebells to do their task. So the angels are with you. There is a great sense of forgiveness all around, and absolute peace all around. That's all. All they want you to do is just forgive yourselves. There's not much more, Ali, that I can say on that subject, because they're more or less just showing me different images saying the same thing. It's about the healing and the personal self-forgiveness. And I think once that stalemate that you're in at the moment, and I say you, I mean in the household, that is in the moment has been taken away, it's like taking away the keystone of a dam. Once that's removed and the waters pour in, I think the whole healing process will do what it needs to do. And all I can add to that is there is so much love in the world of spirit for yourself and your other half. And they indeed are not ignorant as to what you have gone through in regards to this. And they so much want to help. And they send you all their love and great appreciation for the work you both do and for seeing it through to the bitter end, despite the situation that you found yourselves in at the moment. And with that, I'm going to say, bless you. Thank you so much for working with me. And please take the love of spirit and the angels and pass them around your household. God bless you. Thank you.
Your last 1 minute.
Bye-bye. And now the lovely Paul.
Right. Diane still. Right, Diane. Right, what I'm seeing here, this is going back. You've had so much going on around your head, and it's been all like misty, and things have been going on, and you can't make head nor tail of what's been going on. But there are new things actually coming on the horizon, and I do feel this is going to be a move or a new job. I don't think it's actually spiritual things, but I do feel that a lot of this is actually from the past, where it looks a bit murky and things have just been going round and round in circles for you, and you never knew where you were coming or going. But things are going to be looking up, and things are starting to brighten up, and there's a gentleman here that's actually coming in around you as well. And he's actually coming in to be by your side, because of I do feel this is like a father link that's actually coming in and being around you. A bit life at me then. The dog. Oh, bless you. And the love is actually coming through to you, and he's saying he will never leave your side. He's going to be with you. And also there's a lady around you as well, but I don't feel this is your mother. I feel this is more of a grandmother that's coming in around. And I do feel this grandmother is to do with the dad as well. So I do feel it's on that side of the family. And she's actually coming in and giving you a lot of blessings at the moment. She feels that you do need a lot of blessings. And your second one, if you see, the sun is starting to shine down on you as well, and things are beginning to pick up for you. There's a gentleman here, if you look, with like, it reminds me a bit like Santa Claus here. If you can see that there, if I can turn that just there. And he's actually coming in, and now I'm starting to hear the ho, ho, ho. So I don't know whether you knew someone that used to be Santa and that, play Santa and that, but he's actually coming in and actually giving you an actual remembrance thing that's actually coming in. And there's also a dog here as well, and this dog, it looks like he's got something around his snout. Right, yeah. Well, he's just coming in to let you know that he is about, and he's still around you. There's also a lady here that I I actually feel that she had cancer and she passed through cancer, and she lost all her hair. So I'm trying to find out who she is, but she's just not really speaking. So I do feel there was something to do with the voice and that, 'cause she's not actually speaking very much. But there's healing actually coming down for you as well, and they're actually coming in and giving you the support that you need as well. Because they are saying you do need a lot of support at the moment, but also there's a few dogs around you as well, and they actually feel drawn to you, and even fish around you as well. But this gentleman and this grandma are coming in, and they're just giving you so much love, and I'm going to leave their love with you and say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do them for you, and just remember your dad's always around you, and so is your gran. So yes, Darren Hunt, please. And also, if you want the cards, message me afterwards, and we will actually. There a cost, you know. I do. There is a little charge on them, but we work together on that, and we can help if we can. But yeah, just message us. Right, Darren, I do feel there's a lot of healing that's actually coming around you, because there's something you just can't cope. They're saying there's been times where you haven't been able to cope with things, and things have really got you down. But they're just letting you know that there is a lot of love that's actually been around you in the past and and now as well, because the love is just coming in, and there's a lady actually coming in around you as well. So I do feel there is a motherly link that's actually around you in spirit. So if this ain't your mum, it could be a grandmother, because it's on a bit of the same vibration. And things there's been a lot of things that have actually got you down, and things, there is healing actually coming on the horizon as well. But all this love is, you need that healing. And if you look, there's a cat here as well, all around you. And here, I do feel this is coming into fruition now, the new things that are coming in. And I do think it's a getaway thing. You need to get away. And I do feel there's going to be a holiday or something around you that's actually coming in, and you need this holiday. You need to get away and just forget everything, just to have a bit of R&R. And things. There's also a gentleman here as well, and this may sound, he had a lot of wind, should I say. And yeah, and also there's a dog around you as well. And when this gentleman used to let one go, everyone used to leave the room, because you used to he's sick, and things were getting to you, but things are starting to pick up. But this holiday is really needed. There's also a dog here around you as well, and he's actually coming in as a, he's like your best friend. He was like your best friend as a kid, and that. But I've been told to turn these as well, turn the cards as well, and the dog's even more apparent there. And also there is like an army sort of feeling around you as well. So I don't know whether there's someone that you know, or you yourself was in the army, but I do feel there is an army connection with you. And yeah, there's actually, if you look here, there's two gentlemen here that's actually in what looks like wartime clothes, or outfits, should I say. And they're actually coming in to be remembered. And this lady as well, there's so much and so many people coming in. And what I'm hearing them say is, don't live from the past, live for the future. You've got to live for now. Try and forget the past. As hard as it is, you need to start moving on, and things will actually start working out for you, and the love will come in as well. So I'm going to leave their love with you and say thank you for allowing me to do these for you. You know, I love the cards. So yeah, and I'm just going to bring Luke back in now. All right, Chai. Let's start off Chai.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's us reached the end of our show here on FindMeAMedium. So it's just a matter of us delivering our closing cards for everyone. So tonight's final group card, when Paul finishes doing his Mississippi Gamblers display, in regards to his...
Yeah, and if you want to carry on watching us, we're going to go on to our Paul Guichard page. So if you want to join us there.
And closing group card tonight is the Angel of Abundance, and it says, I am life abundant, and the love of God lives in me. To lovingly accept people and situations, knowing that here and now all is in the right place and in the right moment, is to be aware of abundance. Abundance is not a great quantity of things, but the awareness of quality within all we have. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, that is that. So, it just leaves us to say thank you for joining us and sharing your time with us here on FindMeAMedium. We look forward to seeing you again sometime soon, God willing. And until then, it's very much a case of look after yourselves and each other. Love to everyone. Good night now.
Good night.